Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's great, and to see what Garrett did last year with a veteran room, I just see the sky's the limit with what we can do with our oldest guy being a junior. And so I mentioned this earlier. My real goal is just to just help to contribute to the team in whichever way I can, whether that's scoring 10 touchdowns or that's just being on a scout team and helping the starters win, and whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. So I just come in here with the mentality that I'm just going to work hard or whatever I do, and put my best foot forward to help the team win.
How much did 2 years ago when you saw them start to really throw the ball around, kind of have an impact? Okay, this is a place I could seriously consider coming to.
I wouldn't even say that I noticed that too much 2 years ago. I just noticed it as much as last year. I mean, yeah, I saw them throwing the ball around, and that's. I don't think that really played too much of a part in my recruiting process. Obviously, I want to go somewhere where they're tossing the ball around. That's kind of a given, but I didn't look too much into how much they're throwing the ball. But obviously, that's a great thing to go into a school I want to be at.
How much did I think you were asking about Garrett?
Yeah.
When you saw the amount of stuff that he was able to do from year one, does that open eyes for true freshmen coming in? That it can be, you might not have to wait?
Yeah. I do think about that every once in a while. I just kind of see how much success he had in his first year, and it does open my eyes to what I could potentially do.
Is he spilling any secrets with you guys, what it's going to take to get out there year
all
one?
the time? Yeah, he's very helpful. All the guys are. I mean, I mentioned that they throw us in the fire and they kind of make us just jump right in, but at the same time, the teammates are really supportive. They're here to help you. They understand that this is all new to you. I was just literally in high school a month ago, so they understand that, and so they kind of help you come along.
Had you remembered much of Hartline's career in the NFL before he started recruiting?
I knew him on Madden.
Okay.
But I didn't remember too much about his career.
Okay. So there wasn't this amazing cachet when he comes walking in the door to recruit you.
Nah.
This Madden player's talking to me in real life.
Nah. But I mean, I do admire the things that he's done, not only in the NFL but in college football. I mean, just went to Ohio State, played in the NFL, and then being a coach at Ohio State. And he's just definitely someone that I look up to, and I appreciate him, and so I respect him. And so when he tells me something, I listen. And I think that's kind of, when you put those two things together, a good receiver coach and a kid that wants to listen, good things usually happen.
He always bristles at this label that he's a good recruiter.
Yeah.
But he is. He is a good recruiter. But what, when you're dealing with him, what makes him so good at it?
I think it's his ability just to be able to relate, you know. Anyone that kind of played college football and has played it at the next level after that kind of has an ability to be able to understand what a young recruit's going through, because they maybe have been there at some point. And it's not even just him, it's Coach Keenan Bailey. He's all right there along recruiting. It's it's all relationships too. Is this a place where I feel like I'm going to be at home? Is this a place where I'm going to feel like I'm going to want to be there for 3 years, 4 years? You know what I'm saying? So those check boxes were checked off when I talked about Hartline. Yes, sir.
Are you working primarily at that X receiver spot so far?
Yeah, outside. I mean, outside. It could be X or Z interchangeable.
What do you think people are going to see in your game when you play here at Ohio State?
Someone that's gonna work hard. I mean, regardless of what that is, it's gonna be smash mouth football. Regardless of where I'm out in the field, I can be playing running back, I can be playing wide receiver. You're just gonna get my all.
How much are you enjoying, being a part of it so far and going through these winter workouts and kind of experiencing that for the first time?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it more than I thought I would even love it coming in here. It's hard for sure. Don't get me wrong. It's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, but I just kind of love it. Not only because I'm not doing it by myself. I'm doing it with my whole team. You know what I'm saying? So when we struggle as a team, and then yeah.
It sounds like the culture here at Ohio State was a really big appeal to you in your recruitment. Has that culture even surpassed your expectations since you've been here?
Yeah, I kind of said earlier that everything's really surpassed my expectation. I had a standard, and then I got here, and everything was even better than I thought it was going to be. And so, yeah, man, the standard is great.
How special is it to be a part of a class like this with you and Julian and Jackson and Mookie?
It's great because we always push each other. We always push each other to be better. And I love it that it's not like I got to be better than you or I got to outbeat you. It's more like let's all grow together. Let's continue to get better together. And so, when you kind of have that culture in a receiver room, good things usually happen.
Is it kind of interesting joining a group where there's probably some early playing time because veterans you graduated, but there's so many guys in your class that you have to compete against too. It's kind of an interesting situation.
Yeah. On the positive side, we don't really think too much of that. At least I don't. I think I kind of just I have the mentality where I'm gonna work my hardest. You know what I'm saying? Every opportunity that I can, and I feel like God has a plan. Whatever God has for me, I'm kind of ready for it. And so as long as I can put my best foot forward, and I know that I work my hardest, because I feel okay with going to bed every night knowing I gave it my all. And not even to be cliche, that's real. I genuinely feel good knowing that I went in there today and I gave it my all. And if that's the plan for me to not play this year, that's fine. If it's my plan to go out there and be a Heisman Trophy, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as I know that I developed and I worked my hardest, I'll be okay with that.
Come all the way from Seattle.
It's definitely a change. It's definitely a switch from high school. Considering I was in high school about a month and a half ago, they throw you right in the fire, and you just gotta either gonna sink or you're gonna swim. So my goal is just to work as hard as I can and just handle my part the best I can.
You're one of 4 receivers in a class that's regarded as kind of an amazing class. How much camaraderie is there already with you guys? How much do you guys feel like you've got to live up to that goal?
Absolutely. I feel like that's a given coming in here. We kind of have that understanding, but when we're inside meeting rooms and when we're training, we don't really think too much about that. We just think about I'm gonna work my hardest on this rep, or how hard can I go on this drill. You know what I'm saying? So we just kind of take it a rep at a time. At least I can speak for myself. I kind of just play it by ear and just work my hardest, really.
What's the dynamic like having 2 quarterbacks with you guys already as well?
It's cool. Considering that we haven't done too much football stuff, we don't really think too much into that. We kind of just I just look at them as another teammate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly. Building a friendship with both of them. It's great though. We love having both of them, and they've both been great.
How do you describe their personalities?
They're cool. They're definitely different. It's funny because all of us coming from different parts of the country, you can just kind of see different cultures and where we come from, and so it's kind of just different. We're all trying to figure each other out still, and so it's cool getting to know those guys and understanding different people's cultures.
Mickey talked about when there's a big class like you guys got 14, it helps because you can help each other through a small class. You help build hard.
Yeah.
They do throw you in the deep end.
Right.
How helpful has that been to have all these different guys?
It's helpful. Not only is it helpful to have those guys alongside with you, but you also grow with those guys. So when you kind of going through the same things, we're waking up early together. We're going through these hard workouts together. When you kind of do those things all together, you kind of just grow more. And so I've been appreciative to have all those guys alongside with me, and they continue to push me on a regular basis. No, it never got to I'm looking for this, and if a school doesn't have this and I can't be this, it never got too specific like that. But I don't know if you were here earlier, but I just mentioned as soon as I got here, I just knew this is where I wanted to be, really. And I took one official visit, and it was here, and I said I don't want to go anywhere else. So I knew this was the spot, and so yeah.
Why?
Thanks, man. Yeah, no worries. I said it a little earlier, but 50% of it was just I don't know. It was just I just knew I wanted to be. It's just the environment. I just felt it. This is where I wanted to be. And the other 50% is I just feel like if I mix a Coach Hartline receiver room with a Coach Mick weight room, it's just I just see the way people develop here, and I wanted to be a part of it. I knew I wanted to be a part of the environment, and a lot of people may look into I don't know, jerseys or what kind of numbers they might be able to get. All that stuff is great. Don't get me wrong, that's great. But I feel like I want to go to a place where I'm going to be developed, and I feel like I'm going to be developed here, and I'm looking forward to that.